Hey, Saturday the 6th of May. I got to come on and say thank you. Thank you very, very much, everyone. Thank you so very much. Sales yesterday of the Muse were incredible. Not as brisk as when I first got it, but still brisk enough that more going out today. The Muse, I pay attention to the Bandcamp statistics. I do. It's fun. It's a way. It's a chart. Literally, it is. It's a chart of sales, and the Muse came in #1 in sales for Bandcamp Friday, May. Thank you very much. We were recommended by a local music blog yesterday, also for Bandcamp Friday. Lazy Eye. That was a nice endorsement. Folks, I don't mind going on about it because this really is some of my best work ever. Now, I've got a lot more music like this and that I've already released and some that's waiting to be released. But I want to say that working with Blake and Cubby, and I want to put it in that order because Blake really helps me to. He just really helped. Those guys brought more humanity to the music where people are really feeling it now. Okay, thank you so very much. Other good news is that test pressings are in for the David Nance Mode Sound album, and I'm due to go pick up my copy from David today. Plus, I saw the rough version of the video that we shot for the first single off of it, Credit Line. It looks really cool. Really happy about that. Got word from Tim, the drummer from RAF, that another part of the RAF album is apparently done. The covers and waiting to get that together with FedEx because they'll be delivering the stuff to me. And then hopefully the records shortly after that. As I said, for you folks in Europe and England, waiting for the Muse, I will be sending off the parcel Monday to England. So I'm not going to post a link for European sales until I get word that the CDs are there and they're ready to go. That might be another week. Okay, sorry about the delay, but folks in Canada, well, doesn't affect them, so I got more Canadian sales. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. Something else I'm working on, that's being worked on with me, is Gentle Giant's interview album is about to be released with the Steven Wilson remix. And trying to arrange to interview the drummer John Weathers about for me a lot of things, but the premise for trying to get John Weathers for an interview is to talk about this upcoming reissue. I'm happy to say that I received a advanced download of the Steven Wilson remixes. Wow, what a difference! I AB'd, because I bought this on CD as soon as I could find it years ago. What a difference the Steven Wilson remixes make. Big difference. Big difference. Not modernized. See, Steven is smart like that. I can talk about this already. I appreciate that Steven Wilson respects the music and the time, so he doesn't give it a 2023 gloss or whatever you would call it, or he doesn't spip it up to what it would sound like had it been recorded now. He just takes what was on the recordings and cleans it up, makes it clearer, and the EQ is so much better. So anyway, I'm going to see if there's any movement on that interview today with John Weathers. That'd be great. Okay. The other music that I listened to show you this yesterday, because yesterday was really quite. I was quite absorbed all day with interaction regarding the muse and selling it. Wonderful day. But I also listened to some Harumiko Sono, the best instrumental music of Calm. And this is a selection of his ambient works, Mercuric dance and stuff like that on here. Wonderful. He's big inspiration, he is. Consequently, I went to bed listening to Yello Magic Orchestra live last night. Live 1981. And this was fantastic. It's like they were ahead of their time in so many ways. As I was listening to this and just realizing how they were pulling off this electronic music live, it's like, yeah, they're playing it. They're not using backing tapes. They're playing it. They've sequenced stuff. It's amazing. They are one of my favorite bands. What a loss, Sakamoto and Takahashi recently. Huge loss to the music, to the world of art, period. And I played this all the way through. Just like I said, I did a big shift. I did a second part of the shift yesterday, so that now stuff that was down there is up here. So I'm going to do a pull just to experience the difference already. But I played Roxy Music Stranded. Love this band. Is that Jerry Hall on the cover there? Super sexy. In so many ways, this album and Roxy Music, their music was the future and the past thrown together in a really cool way. Because this sounds like pop music of the future, as well as parts of the past, but more so it just sounds still like the music of the future, not even today, of a different time. Wonderful band. Wonderful band. Geese Eggers, if you see this, I will contact you probably next week about arranging to do another Zoom conversation to share here on the channel. Geese Eggers of Eclectic Maybe Band and Universe Zero. Yeah, I'll get him on. We'll get on here and talk. So if I didn't mention it, I got a message from David Nance last night that test pressings of his album are in. So planning to go as well as to the post office today, but to go out to David Nance and get my copy of the test pressing mode sound coming out on Third Man Records. Exciting stuff, people, it is. So if I reach over here now, whereas it used to be, and was real sure what I was going to get, what do I get now? What do I get now? What do we get now? I don't even recognize this, except I think I got this through Brian Day. Naturaliste, Temporary Presence. Yes, this is a collaboration between Gertrude Tapes, Public Eyesore, and a couple of other labels. It's a group performance. Naturaliste Temporary Presence. Ooh, cool. I can't even remember what this sounds like, and that's a neat textured cover. Oh boy. Okay, this is one of those things where I get stuff and I forget that I have it. I have no idea what this sounds like. This is a treat for the day already. Pulling an album I've completely forgotten what it's about or sounds like. Naturaliste Temporary Presence. Well, this will be fun. Now that was cool because again, except for over here, there's been shift almost all the way till over to the bottom row down here. Most of this has only been slightly shifted up at the top. So I still am real familiar with what's going over there. But this is cool. Over this now is new. It's not new, but its placement is new. So if I stick my hand here, where this, I know that's Sakamoto. I do actually, I know. So what's after? It's shifted slightly. So what is this? It feels like it might be the small faces. It's not. It's sand. Yeah, see, I'm all out of, I don't know what I got now. Well, you know what I mean? Excuse me. This band is so psychedelic. Sand. Which one is this? The covers are tip-on, but I mean real. It's hard to get the records inside, so I don't put them in, and that's quite a piece of artwork by Steve Stapleton of Nurse with Wound under the name Babs Santini, right? And this is Sylph Ballet. Did a series of these reissues with these covers. Awesome. Well, this is going to be fun. Excuse me. Pardon me. When I ship the records, it's almost like having a new collection because things are in different spots. Like for example, when I look up here, for years I'd look up and there would be Zappa there. Now because of the way it's moved, it's Wigwam and Robert Wyatt over here. Kind of cool. Okay, folks, so Bandcamp Friday is over, but don't hesitate to get this. Go ahead and buy it. Just buy it. Just don't wait till Bandcamp Friday next month. Hopefully they'll be gone. But this is, I don't mind going on babbling about it because it's world class. I'm listening to a lot of music and I made sure to make this the best quality possible that I could. And it's there. It's world class. It's as good as, I find myself listening to it and listening to other stuff and coming back to it and it's like, man, this is good. It is. Family, Stephanie, I see that we're scheduled for a Zoom today and I'll probably be there. Everyone else, have a great weekend. Well, family, have a good weekend too, everybody. Everybody.